Hi, everyone, and welcome to a quick market update on Athens, Georgia. Football season has started. It is September of 2024, so let's dive into the numbers and see what they're telling us. Welcome, everybody. We are going to be chatting about Clarke County today, the home of the University of Georgia. The cities that are in Clarke County are Athens, a little bit of Winterville, a little bit of Bishop, little bit of Watkinsville, actually, just a slight bit, but most of the area of Clarke County is in Athens. When we take a look at overall national sales year over year, we are tracking about 2024 to have the same number of units of houses sold as in 2023, starting to see an increase in available inventory, and we're going to take a look at that specifically to Clarke County. So when we look at the stats of Clarke County, and this is census data that was pulled, you've got a population sitting right close to 130,000. Housing units are almost 60,000. Owner occupancy rate 41, one of the lowest in the state of Georgia. And the reason why is because there are quite a number of housing units that are rental for the students that attend the University of Georgia. You've got a lower median income than some of the other Northeast Georgia counties. And again, that's because we are catering in Clarke County to quite a number of students. So median income is just below 50,000. Yet at the same time in 2023, the number of building permits that were pulled in Clarke County were almost 2,000, so 1,775. I pay attention in housing to the market absorption rate. And if you guys don't know what that is, in a nutshell, if no other house came on the market, no other buyer entered in the market, it would take approximately X number of months to sell every single house to every single buyer. Last year, we were looking at 2.2 months of standing inventory. So it would take about 2 and not quite 2.5 months to sell a home in Athens. Now we are looking at almost double that. And guys, this is because we have had a 48% increase in inventory. So let's go ahead and dive a little closer and take a look at the data in the state of Georgia. This slide is from the Georgia Realtors. They track all of the data from the MLS systems, and I want you to pay close attention to that inventory level. So we have seen year over year almost a 50% increase. So what does this tell us? Buyers, it is time to get out there and buy. Sellers, we need to get competitive on condition. We need to get competitive on price. Months of inventory for the state of Georgia is 3.7. And again, our average median sales price is 365. So it will be interesting to see how that plays out for the fourth quarter if that ends up going down a little bit. Currently active. Now there's two multiple listing services that service Athens, Clarke County. One of them is Georgia MLS and the other is the Classic MLS system. This data was pulled from Georgia MLS. And the reason why is because as Clarke County has grown in population with the availability of 316 coming out of the metro Atlanta counties or those northern suburbs, we've got a lot of agents that work in Barrow County, Walton County, Gwinnett County that sell in Clarke. We also have a lot of agents in the Madison County area, Oglethorpe County that service Clarke. So Georgia MLS covers more of that, whereas the Athens MLS pretty much only sticks right into that Clarke County, Oglethorpe, Madison, maybe a little bit of course, Oconee. So we have 236 active homes for sale. When I pulled the data from Clarke County, that number was in the 190s. So I think Clarke gives us a better brushstroke. Now you've got two different pendings here. We've got one pending that's active under contract, which means that they're going through their contingencies. And then we have another slide that shows us pending. So overall, when we combine these numbers, we've got 65 homes pending in Clarke County currently. And this data was pulled just this morning. We have a median days on market. And again, the reason why I pull median versus average is I want to throw out that anomaly of the one that sold with 0 days on the market. And I want to throw the anomaly out that took 300 days on the market. So it gets rid of all those outliners and gives us a good idea of what the data looks like specifically for the rest of the homes other than the anomalies. So active, we've got 60 days on the market. Pending, we've got 39, which means condition and price on those pendings worked. Look how that number is a little bit lower there. When we look at the closed data, and I went back actually 64 days, not 60, I went back to July 1st to pull this data. We had 127 sold homes. Again, it took an average, approximately a median number of days on market. It was 19. So again, we're starting to see an increase between pending and active versus what closed just 2 months ago. Our market absorption rate is sitting at 3.7. Isn't that funny? It's the same as the state of Georgia. So our median sales price is a little bit higher than the average state of Georgia. So we are looking at buyers spending an average of $379,000 on homes in Clarke County. So mortgage rate, the talk of the town. We've got an election in gosh, it's a little over 60 days. And so the Federal Reserve is meeting, I believe, on the 21st of September. They've already said that they're going to reduce rates, and most mortgage companies went ahead and took a rate reduction. So this was the projections for Q4, and you'll notice that we're already we're hanging right around where that projection was. And this slide was done back in July, provided by a mid-year review by Brian Buffini, who is a former realtor and a coach in the real estate industry. So I want to remind buyers, guys, when you buy a home, you actually make an investment in yourself. So you're paying part of your mortgage payment goes to interest, part of your mortgage payment goes towards equity in the home. So this slide is one of my favorite slides because it really shows the type of wealth that you can grow with owning a home versus renting a home. So if you would like to explore or chat about buying a home and the process, I'll be more than happy to help you. We'd love to work with you to get you into your own home that you can paint whatever color you want on the inside, and you can live your best life and build a little bit of wealth. If you are a seller, days on market is ticking up. Inventory has ticked up. So we're going to start having to get competitive on price. Guys, we're not going to see as many multiple offers as what we saw in 2021 and 2022. We're going to be able, so that market is gone, and now this is a new market in 24. You need to hire a real estate company that's going to get you some exposure, going to get you exposure online. We've got 98% of folks are searching for a house using their cell phone or their computer. So hire a company such as Living Down South that has a huge reach. You'll notice that this was a listing that we had on the popular website, consumer site Zillow, which I absolutely love. You're looking at having about 424 views, whereas on our Facebook page, this was not a boosted post. This was actually organic on the Living Down South Facebook page. You'll notice that we had a reach of 1,400 people that took a look at this listing. We do a great job on collaborative marketing with our agents. So I am Kristin Joyner. By the way, football season, if you didn't know, started last weekend. And so anyways, I would appreciate your business. I know Athens like the back of my hand. I know at the east side as well as the west side in the downtown area. Would love the opportunity to work with you, guide you through a home purchase or a home sale. So give me a call. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope everybody has a wonderful day.